I've also heard White Claw referred to as for when LaCroix is too harsh.
Hey, white people, are these drinks a little too much for you?
Oh my
Try
god.
this shit.
I'm going to cut that out and put it before the intro.
Oh, that's good.
Hello and welcome. You're listening to another episode of Moral Ambiguity, Dead is Better. On the last episode, the crew have escaped the Amber Temple after accidentally stumbling upon a death slod in one of the rooms that contained Amber sarcophagi. Ilphelodel initiated Plan Omega, which involved summoning a Balgaru. I can't remember how to pronounce that fucking demon's name, but just a demon.
Just call him Demon Kong.
Is it Balgara? Balgara?
Truck, not monkey.
What?
It's like Balgura.
What?
Oh boy.
Balgura. It's just take out that first R and it'll be much better. So yeah, Plan Omega was initiated, allowing the crew to make a hasty escape out of the Amber Temple. Van Richten stayed behind to do a little bit more research before he heads off to Castle Ravenloft to find his protege Esmeralda. Your lich friend could not physically exit the Amber Temple, so he was also left behind. You guys made your way back down Solanka Pass, and when you're crossing the bridge that led to the tower where the rest of your party was at, a giant rock attacked. Was then immediately assaulted by Jack and Varroth, who caused it to crash into the side of the bridge and fall, presumably to its death. That's still unsure. And then you guys met up back at the guard tower and discussed plans on how to kill Strahd von Zarovich. So it is currently nightfall. If you guys want to stay and take the long rest here, it's been a rough day.
I would say that's probably our best bet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys take a rest. In what order are you guys going to take watch?
I'll take whatever watch that Varroth is gonna. I'll take the one after Varroth takes one because I want to have a conversation with Varroth.
Okay, who's gonna take first watch?
I'll take first.
Well, I can take first because I've got experiments to run and a book to read.
And also, you're an elf. All you have to do is trance.
All right. Ilphelodel takes first. I'll take second. Jack has the last.
Okay.
Load up that EDM music and just trance out, but just go for it.
Start listening to Armin van Buren.
Ilphelodel's just in the corner. Boots and cats and boots and cats.
He's got a pair of boots and a cat. And back and forth, boots and cats.
I absolutely hate the song.
Ilphelodel, I want you to make a perception check.
Great, I'm good at that. Base roll of 19 plus 6, so a lot.
Outside of the tower, you hear what sound like hooves clamping against the road.
Ah, fuck. Okay. I assume I've reasserted control over my debtors.
Yes.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take them outside with me.
Okay.
And go take a look.
Outside, through the mist, comes a skeletal warhorse and a rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. The skeletal rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light. And under its breath, it's muttering, "Must find another way."
Great. I could do something really fucking stupid right now.
That's kind of our
I'm here
shtick.
for it.
Yeah.
Wait. I need to make sure. Okay, never mind. I don't think I can assert control over a different undead unless I've made it. Well, and then in that case, instead, I'm going to greet him. Looking for
Okay.
something?
He halts his horse and just says, "A way out."
What a coincidence, me too.
So you come here often?
uh,
Let me buy you a LaCroix.
what's a way out of what?
Out of this place.
This is a good start. Well, just so happens that I'm
The
also
mists,
yes,
they loop.
they do indeed loop.
Brother.
They fit many loop. Well, you're in luck, Sir Knight. I believe I know the way out.
Point me toward it.
Pulls out a sword, the way out of everything.
Well, it's not a place so much as it is an action.
Oh
An
my god,
action-
if you guys hear like a rumbling sound, the washer is downstairs is smacking up against the wall.
Don't hear
nothing.
anything.
Okay. Well, it might pick up in the in my separate recording. Anyway, yeah, he wants a way out.
I say, well, it's not so much a direction as it is an action. An action involving the death of one Count Strahd von Zarovich.
To the castle, then.
I like your enthusiasm. If you want to kill Strahd, well, we can help you. Or rather, you can help us.
He ponders this for a moment, and he says, "I'll meet you there."
I can only imagine we're gonna get there and find him ripped to shreds, but
Just bones scattered across the ground.
yeah, you can do that, or you can wait here with us and make the journey with us.
Must
So-
go now.
Okay, if you say so.
Goodbye.
Did you get him to wait outside the door?
It was nice talking to you.
He strides off without another word.
Well,
Scream after him. Hey, let me get them digits.
I look at Crispy and I just say, well, that went exactly as I planned. And just
He
walk
nods
back
in agreement.
inside.
And then Crispy pulls out a trumpet and goes wah wah wah. Like,
He becomes the duding skeleton.
So,
Oh God!
I
go-
would. Could you do that?
I go back inside and chill.
All right.
Doot doot, motherfucker.
Spin the wheel.
Who's taking the second watch?
I am.
Okay. Say this is about 4 hours after the skeleton encounter. So Jack, you said you're also taking watch with Varroth?
No, I'll talk to him. I want to have a conversation between the second and third watches, so I'll take third.
Okay, as you're changing shift.
Yeah.
All right, Varroth, make a perception check.
How does a 13 work?
Your shift passes without incident.
I fucking
Sweet.
hate that when that happens. When you roll and you're not sure if you rolled well, and he just goes, "Nothing happened," and you're like, "God damn it!"
Yeah, yeah. There's that paranoid voice in the back. You messed up.
Okay, so, Jack, I'm assuming
Yeah.
Varroth, you wake him up.
Yeah.
Before you lay down, I was like, "Hey, come here." No, actually, no. I think I would wake up a little bit early so I can catch you before the end of your shift.
Okay.
And
Makes
I'll
sense.
sit down and I'll have 2 bottles of something, and I'll put one in front of you, and I'll pop mine, and I'll take a swig. How you holding up, big man?
Hey. It's been a hectic. Well,
Yeah.
let's see. What would it be? 36 hours that we went through this damn temple?
Yeah, something like that. I
Or less.
saw what you were trying to do with the rock, and I saw the way you looked at me when I'd helped you out. You okay?
Vareth gets kind of drawn in and a little defensive. Like, what do you mean you saw how I looked?
Vareth, I'm from a small town. Well, not small. It's pretty big. I was a scammer and a grifter. I did a lot of bad things where I'm from. And my friend talked me into running a scam to start a cult. And it didn't go well. I don't remember much about it. I remember waking up in an alley where I should be dead, with blood coming out of my chest. And after that, things don't taste the same. This drink isn't anything to me. It doesn't have a taste. I can't taste it.
You think that has something to do with the fact you have no shadow, too?
No, that happened. Well, maybe. All this stuff happened when I got here. And I'm afraid whatever's manifesting with me is manifesting out of what happened at that night that I don't remember. Because I don't remember that night. Not a bit. Not a single bit of it. But I know something bad happened. Something real bad.
Yeah.
Look, I know how to read people. And whatever you got going on right now, I can figure out part of it.
I'm pretty sure you can't, but I get where you're coming from.
You're worried about something in your life, something in your past, something catching up to you. And you're afraid that you're gonna have to maybe have some kind of dew come up when you die.
No.
No?
It's more if what I think I know is true. Implications of it are faith-shattering.
So, why are you trying to get there faster and figure it out?
Who says I'm trying to figure it out?
That rock was gonna kill you, man.
Yeah, I know.
You would have died in the front of that rock if I hadn't stopped you. And the way you looked at me, you weren't exactly happy I saved you. You know that's true.
Did I tell you guys back when we had those dreams what my dream was?
I don't think so. I don't think it ever came up. I could be wrong.
The Raven Queen offered me to be your champion.
You gotta die to do that?
Yeah.
By the way, Ilphelodel is only pretending to sleep.
All right. I like that.
Damn.
And before I joined up with you guys, I was a hermit. I came to some revelations I've found and learned some things about
Yeah.
my faith and myself that I don't know if I can face or if I want to face.
All right. Well.
And I don't know. I think even I don't know.
My advice to you: you put one foot in front of the other. You drink that beer. You enjoy what you got now. Let that come to you. You don't go to it. Because who knows? Eventually, I take a swig of it myself and just sort of spit it out. Eventually, something like this, it may happen to you if you're looking for it. You don't want that. It ain't good.
I'm not sure I want what the knowledge I have implies either.
So, just live in the moment. Don't worry about it right now. When we get to it, we'll face it. I'll help you out as best I can.
Living in the moment with what I know is a very hard thing to do.
Well, maybe we'll talk about it another time when you're a bit more accommodating on what you think it might be. We'll have a longer conversation about it.
We'll see. Varroth kind of drains the beer and heads to his bedroll.
Yeah, go get you some sleep. I'll pat him on the big metal plate as he goes by.
Clunk.
I also offer him the rest of mine because I don't want it.
Nah, you're good.
Okay. I just sit there and drink it. I can get drunk off of it, but I don't taste it at all.
All right. Jack. Now I need you to make a perception check.
Perception? That's a 12.
A 12. Your night passes without incident.
Okay.
Alright, who's taking, I'll say, final watch?
Right, I guess it's Sonia.
Okay. Alright, Sonia, how do you spend your final watch? You may also make a perception check if you so wish.
Yeah, I'd like to do that first, because I am technically watching stuff. Perception.
You can get a little closer to your mic.
21?
21. Alright, let's see what happens here.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I have shit I need to actually do.
You hear something thud in the mud outside of the window. Or outside of the door. Not window.
Okay. Okay. I will go, slowly. Is there, a peephole in the door?
There's not.
Alright, I'll, slowly scoot. Open the door just enough that I can, scoot outside.
Okay, you scan the... Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
I'm here. Apologies. No problem. No worries.
That's good. Okay. I thought you died for a second, but dang. Alright, so you scan the area outside of the door, and when you look down at the mud, you see something you have not seen in a few days. A porcelain doll's head.
Hot damn! Yeah, I thought I lost you. Again, maybe. I'm not sure.
The doll's head winks at you.
Don't remember you being able to do that, but then again, you were very, iffy on the whole whether or not you could move thing. I pick up the doll's head.
Yep.
I hold it up, I'm like, I should probably get Ilphelodel to check you. Because you might be just like a demon thing.
It vibrates softly.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good. I need to talk to Ilphel anyway, so can I wake him up? Does he sleep?
I wake
Like,
startlingly fast.
Oh! Okay.
You like barely even touch him, and he's just like, oh, he shoots up like the Undertaker.
Do you sleep? Like,
I just like sit up. Good morning.
okay. Okay. So, is there a place I can pull Ilfel to that's not like with the other? That's like out of the way. No one else is there.
Yeah.
Area.
Damn it! I should have taken
there's-
rope trick. It'd be perfect.
There's an area behind the staircase that you can pull him off to.
Okay. First of all, so yeah, hey, and I pull out the doll's head. You magic, yeah? You magic?
Indeed, I do.
Is there?
You do magic do?
You got the magic stuff? You got that good magic shit?
I have that good, as they say.
Yo, so like, do you know anything about this? And I pull out the doll's head. Like, is there anything up with this?
I mean, what would I be able to discern, giving it the old turnover stink eye?
Well, roll an Arcana check.
He stares at it and gives it the eye from the new guy. Just that.
13 plus 7, so a natural 20.
Okay. You discern that it's almost obviously magical, but it's giving off a faint protective aura.
What? Tell you what. Let me spend an hour with it to ritual cast detect magic, and perhaps I can pull more of its secrets forth.
Cool. Hey, we'll do that in a second. So listen, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
You're able to like do necromancy and stuff, yeah?
Indeed.
Do you have any way to like bring someone back that doesn't make them a mindless zombie, or like to just bring someone back to life, but they're like normal and not like your slave?
Varroth kind of in his sleep just kind of mumbles, "You're fucking with forces you don't understand." And then falls back asleep.
It's no natural orders.
I currently do not. But I know of ways that one can. And also, we have someone in our presence with the ability to do such a thing.
Yeah, but he's not gonna like part with it. Hang on. Do I believe Ilphelodel? Do I need to roll something to be like, do I believe him?
I mean, you can make an insight check,
Yeah.
and then Ilphelodel, you just tell him whether or not he succeeds. Sorry, Sonia.
That was a 16.
Nothing that Ilphelodel, he doesn't seem to be giving off any sense of lying.
Okay.
You've never seen him like raise a normal person, so he doesn't seem to be lying when he says that he can't do it. And I suppose there's no reason to think that he doesn't know that there are ways to do it.
Okay.
The question is,
Okay.
how long have they been dead?
So here's the thing. First, let me ask the DM a question. Is it like when I learned how to be a vampire, is the idea that that's just what I have to do for that particular curse, or is it like, oh, this is how you do it, and people just don't know that that's how you do
It's
it?
for that particular gift.
For that particular gift. Okay. Okay. So the vampire thing, yeah.
Yes.
It gave me some instructions on like
Oh.
if I want to do it, this is what's got to happen. Like I got to do certain things in a certain order. The second one is pretty obvious. The thing you have to, the final thing is you gotta die horribly to someone who hates you. I don't think Strahd's gonna like us by the end of this, so I think if worst comes to worst, that one's pretty much covered.
What do I need to pay to be awake for this?
No,
I will pay any price.
Specifically, that's why I said I need to make sure it's just me and Ilphel. Like, not these other two. Anyway, the problem is...
However, Jack, if you want, you can make a perception check with disadvantage.
I will make a perception check at disadvantage, because
Okay.
I might not interfere, but knowledge is the greatest power that can be given. Also, I don't know where my...
You said perception at disadvantage?
Yeah, Varroth, I'd say you're maybe a little too far away for that.
Gotcha.
Okay, here's my roll 20. Because I did just get off
Right.
Yeah.
my shift. Oh, wait, why am I trying to pull up another one? Perception at disadvantage. Disadvantage. Perception. That's a 16 with disadvantage.
You catch murmurs, but that's all they
Okay.
sound to you. It's just murmurs.
Vampire. I get like a word here or there.
Yeah,
I don't.
but you're unable to discern whether or not it's like your dream or something.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, boy.
So, okay. The first one though, that one's a bit trickier. So I gotta kill someone who either loves or looks up to me, and then within the hour of them dying, drink their blood.
I knew myself. That was too much.
It's not great.
There are kids outside singing. I'm gonna shut my window. You guys continue this.
So I know that there's someone who can help with that, yeah?
I believe so.
But I'm not really down with just like killing someone and then being dead. And I'm like, well, we got a whole group of mages here. So one of you guys has to know how to like bring someone back. So I'm gonna lay out my plan for you. And I need listen, Ilphel. I need you to promise not to tell Jack or Varroth, because Varroth is just a jerk and he doesn't like me. So he's gonna be against everything. And Jack, I'm not 100% down with Jack currently. Facebook status complicated, so if you could just keep this between us for now.
Don't worry.
But
I have hundreds of secrets.
so yeah, I believe that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, hey. So
I'm gonna cut that segment out and use it in an advertisement. I have hundreds of secrets.
Right.
I am calling the police.
So
I need an adult.
I I need to find someone. I need to find a way to bring someone back to life because I'm going to ask the kid if she's down with this. With the main promise being she's coming back to life immediately, but I need someone who can do that.
When you say the kid, you're referring to Arabelius.
Yeah. Like, if we can't bring someone back to life, I'm not doing it. And if she says no, I'm not doing it.
Ilphelodel, you do have 3 uses of the Raise Dead spell.
Oh, that's right.
As one of your dark gifts that you accepted. The first one, in fact.
And I believe Raise Dead is actually bringing a person back to life and not making them an abomination.
I'll look that up, but continue.
And you know, look, I know I'm asking like a lot of you, so I'm not gonna make this like a bum deal. So if you know some way to bring someone back to life, like good back to life, okay back to life, not
yes, if you raise dead brings them back as a regular person, and not an undead abomination.
I will promise you that when I die, the second time, not the first time, because when I die the first time, I might become a vampire. But after that, if I die, you can have my body. You can use my body.
I have this Olive Garden unlimited pasta pass, and it's gonna have your name on it if you help me kill this child.
So tell you like, and I mean, think of it. So if I do, okay. So here's the thing: if I don't become a zombie, if I die the first time and I don't come back as a vampire, you can still use my body. But if I do become a vampire, you have to wait till the second go around. But then think about it: you'll have an undead vampire on your side eventually.
Ilphelodel just looks over at Crispy.
Yeah, but mine will have skin on it and bones. Mine will have a strength and dex stat that Crispy does not have because he's a skeleton. And you cannot tell me he does.
I think skeletons probably have a dex.
Also, something you'll be able to try out. If I die as a vampire and I have thralls and you take over my body, would those thralls then go to you?
That is a wonderful question, and we could find out.
Yeah. So like that's my deal. That's what I got. That's the cards on the table for you.
Well, I like your ingenuity. And Ilphelodel puts his hand on her shoulder in like a rare moment of like clarity, or like not clarity, but like a rare moment of not kind of coming off as like performative.
Mm-hmm.
And says, are you sure that vampirism is the right way to go? It's not just a deal that you can take back. It's not like taking on a curse where you can eventually get rid of it. It's a permanent change. It's what you are for the rest of your existence. Are you sure that's what you want? And also, I will add that the source of this vampirism would be the same source, presumably, that created Strahd, who we now face. Just something to consider.
You've seen things. Like I can tell that you've seen shit, right?
Yes.
You understand that there's things out there that are like greater than us.
Way
in a way that we
us,
can't. Yeah.
Scarier with 100 eyeballs.
When I said yes, at the moment all I was thinking was I wasn't really thinking at the moment, you know? Like, because I don't. I try not to think too much. I cheated death once, and since then I decided, fuck it, just go out there and live in the world, But when it gave me the offer to, and it gave me when it told me what I needed to be a vampire, I felt like this really weird connection with Strahd, and it really put into perspective, I can't beat him. I just
None
can't.
of us can. That's why it will take all of us to beat him.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It's not just it's the idea of, it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I even if I were to train for 100 years, I am never gonna be able to be as good as Strahd. That's what it showed me. And I hate that. I need more power. I need this. And not just to beat Strahd. I need this because that's what that's what I've wanted. Since I've started my path. Since I became a monk. Since I left everything I have. Since I became Sonia.
You might not be as good as Strahd, but becoming a vampire would make you as bad as Strahd. But I would also argue that you don't have to be as good as Strahd, because each and every one of us is better than Strahd. You may be bumbling around a dark and unfamiliar land, raising zombies and skeletons and perhaps causing trouble, but I don't think that any of us would resort to the lows that Strahd would go to. And I would argue that Strahd envies us. I think Strahd is jealous of the life and the light within the party. I mean, even Chris P has more light within him than Strahd does.
Chris P flexes his wings.
And
if a skeleton could flex.
He's just doing muscle man poses without any muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ilphelodel says, you see, the truth behind all of the multiverse really is that not only does someone like Strahd envy us, but even the most powerful beings in existence, gods and angels and devils, they all envy us. Because our lives are short and rather meaningless, and that makes them sweet. Because there's no divine plan attached to our lives unless we choose for there to be. We have a special kind of freedom as mortals, and a special sweetness that comes with mortality, that comes with the rarity of life. And I would just... and I know I'm perhaps the weirdest person to be giving you this lecture, but I would argue that it would be a waste of the beautiful light inside of your soul to darken it in favor of immortality in the form of vampirism.
Sonia kind of goes, mortality. I'm not even... okay. Let's be honest, Ilfel. You're probably going to live longer than all of us.
In a sense, but also in a cosmic sense, not by much.
I know where you're going with this, and that's why I want to do this. I want to do this because I want to. I want to take the power Strahd has, and I don't want to it's not because I want it to be evil. I don't want it to rule over anything. I want to take that power because it's not fair that the only people who get that are people like Strahd. It's not fair that someone like him is the one who it's not fair that this kind of power comes along, this abilities he has, and it only seems to go to those who just wanted to evil with.
Do you want to know a secret?
You were really creepy when you said that, but I lean in and go, but tell me.
The reason this kind of power winds up seemingly only in the hands of cruel, evil people like Strahd is because cruel, evil people like Strahd are the only ones willing to stoop low enough to pick it up out of the mud.
Yeah, but, I mean...
Wolf. Same mood.
Sonia,
listen,
Sonia...
Your decision on what to do with your soul and your body is your decision. I would just offer that I think there is more value to your soul being alive and filled with light that could not be replaced by a sheer measurement of power. But it is your choice, and it is your soul. And if you wish to pursue this line, I will help. I just ask that you consider the value of your own light.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Also, and I hold up the doll's head and I put it in his hands and I go, also, straight up though, if I start to turn evil after doing this, don't even fucking hesitate, man. Straight up. I know I know they won't, but just all right.
Yeah,
I like to think I have a little more self-control than that, but you never know.
Ilphelodel says, you have my word. In fact, I'm surprised they haven't put me in Paladin jail yet, with all that I've done.
Alright. That was my... Oh, yeah. And then now you do the doll's head thing, and we can deal with that.
Yeah, I'll ritual cast Detect Magic over the next... I think it's an hour to ritual cast. I could be wrong.
I think it is too. But...
Depends on what you're casting.
Detect Magic.
As a ritual.
Yeah, but I think that's only a 10-minute ritual.
Well, in any case, before the sun comes up, you are able to determine that the doll's head is just bathing in abjuration magic.
Oh.
Well, that's not going to get you clean at all.
What the fuck is that?
Can I divine?
Like a coating. It's more of a coating than anything. It's not really.
Can I divine sort of the intended effect, or even just the nature of intention with the magic at hand?
It's reactive.
Oh. That's interesting. Well, then I will bring this news back to Sonia. That it's sort of like an abjuration magic mine.
Magic.
So let's pretend that and Sonia comes up. Let's pretend that I don't know anything about magic. And you can just tell me what abjuration magic is.
Abjuration is magic that revolves around protection and defense. Abjurers are commonly employed by kings and noblemen to serve as their protectors, alongside, of course, knights and other stick swingers.
So the doll's head's like a Kinder Egg, where inside is a shield spell.
I don't know if it's a shield spell, but it could be similar. It seems to be reactive rather than a sort of passive aura of some kind.
So that means it's. So does it have like a sentience to it, or?
I wouldn't say sentience, although perhaps it could be. It could be as simple as something like a prepared spell effect that goes off when a certain trigger activates it. It could also be sentient. That would seem on brand with this place.
Huh. Well, this is incredibly interesting. And also, I have no idea what to do with it now.
I think that its use will become apparent when the moment is right.
All right.
hate it when people say that.
All right. The rest of the party wakes up. Arabelle stretches, cracks a couple of knuckles, and says, "So, are we off?"
Yeah, I suppose so.
We've been here
so.
for
Are
2
we off
days.
to kill the Dreadlord?
2 or 3 days. That I would love to. I would love to see him gone, very much.
The awful Dreadlord named Strahd.
Wait, not the Dreadlord Roberts?
Because.
And that's not it. Okay. Okay.
The dreadful things he does.
Okay, Sonia goes, there's too many references
God.
going on for this early in the morning. We're getting our memes mixed up.
Hey, look, just a little meta aside. I know we all talked, hey, there's not going to be any character development this session. First hour.
Literally.
Nothing but character
It's
development.
Very, very good character moments. All right.
I was literally
you guys,
about to be like, "Hey, Varroth, you ready to start that 2-man party?"
Right?
But that was actually really good.
Vicegrin wakes up, draws their morning star, and says, "All right, let's go kick down that fucker's door."
I like you. I like his idea.
Oh well, thank you. I like you too.
I'm feeling all right. I think we have a.
My screen blushes. Oh, I like you too. Thank you.
You guys exit the guard tower, and ahead through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes, topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame.
I'm not doing it.
Come
I'm
on.
not doing it.
Come on.
You should get a
Green
soundbite for that.
flame.
Just
Oh,
get a
yeah, I
soundbite
can-
of the crowd from one of the Ack Inc. games.
Yeah.
I can definitely do that.
God.
The gate's about, or the walls are 20 feet high, lined with stone spikes.
Right. How did we
Statues
get past this last time?
Dispel
don't
magic.
appear
Oh, okay. Yeah.
hostile.
Right. Do you want to go ahead and dispel it?
Before we use a spell slot, do we want to look for I guess a mechanism or something to turn it off? Just in case?
Yeah. If I turn my magic
do that.
eyes on and look around, can I see any magic that is the same as the green flame?
Yeah, go ahead, make a perception check.
Perception. Don't fail me now. That is a natural 20, my dudes. 29.
Hot damn! On one of the walls at the base of the walls that the gargoyles are perched on, you actually do see a faint green glow, and there is a rune carved into the stone.
Oh, I'm going to summon the dagger. And kind of like, this sucks, but I need a magic weapon. And I'm
Okay.
gonna go over to the rune, and I'm going to start marring it. Just
All right. After it takes a couple of minutes, but you're able to scratch it out, and the magic fades. The green flame dissipates. All that's left is the iron portcullis.
So, Sonia turns. So what are we doing here?
we're leaving the way
Yeah,
we
we're
came
going
in,
down the
and
mountain.
we're going to kill Strahd.
So it just. So okay.
We're going to kill Strahd.
How?
By
We'll
going
figure
to
that out
his
when we get
castle
there.
and
Okay,
killing
no. I'm having a really rare moment of lucidity here. So what we're gonna do is what we've been doing. It's just fucking going into places.
It's worked so
And-
far.
All of Ilphelodel, you're the only one who can say that.
Listen,
All of us
listen,
have
we
been
kicked
brought.
down the door.
All of us have been brought to, if not close to death, at death. I want to remind
Varroth
Jack.
just kind of waves when you say at
Yeah.
death. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
"Hi."
Varroth, you got fireballed. I got punched by a fist so hard I don't-
Multiple times.
And Jack, you're like cursed currently. So
Which-
maybe.
which-
What do you mean?
Real quick,
cursed? I'm
hold
not
on.
cursed.
Hold on. Real quick, we never did check. Sonia, follow my finger. I want to make sure your concussion's gone.
Yeah. What's a finger? I'm kidding. I'm fine.
I mean, you took some nasty hits there, girl.
So maybe this time, and also we're just rolling. To be fair, we're rolling in with more people, and it seems like less planned than normal. Maybe we should just stop for a moment and put something together, slap something on. Let's kind of let's hey, when we're fighting the incarnation of evil that controls this plane of existence, maybe we should come in with a little more than just our wits and spunk. Hey, maybe a plan. I got something. There was something I've been wanting to try.
Ireena says, "Well, we do have all the things that we need to kill him, yes?"
Yep, I got this big, cool, glowing sword. That should help.
Yeah, but like one of the things
I
was
got
a
this
book.
nice holy symbol.
Yeah,
I also have a thing that's literally called Finger of Death.
I would
Yeah.
love to see you try that on a vampire.
One of you also has the Tome of Strahd. I forget who has
I
that.
do.
We
Yeah,
show
so
up-
And yeah, I know. And I specifically roll up and go, yeah, one of the things we're supposed to kill him is this book. How? Do I slap him with it? Is the knowledge gonna hurt him?
Probably. I mean, I could call him an incel for his bullshit. That'll probably damage his psyche a bit.
I don't
Topical.
know. How many...
Listen, how long is the journey from here to Strahd's castle?
That is a very good question. Let me look at the map of Barovia real quick.
Because we can be planning and walking.
Yeah, I'm fine
From
with
where
that.
you are, jeez,
Ah, jeez.
miles.
I don't know about this, Rick.
Let's
Mr.
say.
Helgopoulos, I didn't know how long it was.
So-
Okay, so yeah, I guess we're just playing while we walk.
Right.
So-
So first thing, where are we fated to meet Strahd? What was the location in the card reading?
Assume it was Ravenloft.
Thought fate.
That's
didn't
the
ex-
castle.
I thought fate didn't exist.
Let
Yeah.
me find my Madame Ava card readings.
Hold on. Fate doesn't exist, then how come I talk to the, goddess of fate and death?
There's a goddess of fate and death.
So I think, because we have a couple of days' journey to get there, in that time, Ilphelodel
No.
look and see.
He
if
said
can come up with-
miles. Even walking, that's not a couple of days.
That's a couple of days. That's at
That's
least
like half a day.
No, we have a cart. We have 9 people. The Gooligans. That could be a day and a half for
And
depending on
also
how many
2
miles.
hellhounds, which you just remembered are there.
You have to
They're
remember,
fast.
we're slowed down to whoever our slowest person is,
Yeah, but like you're severely
or however fast the cart
overestimating
can
how
go.
far away a few
Also-
miles is.
Also, Ilphelodel,
And we're not going to
You're-
gallop down.
you recall that Madame Ava had told you that he lurks in the one place he must return, a place of death.
That's Ravenloft, right? That's Ravenloft.
That's also
Yeah.
literally
The castle is
everywhere.
named Ravenloft. The entire castle.
Right,
It's
so he has
literally-
to return there. It's probably like the catacombs where he sleeps or some dumb bullshit.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Vampires
that's not
suck.
Ravenloft itself. That
Oh,
sounds
wait,
more like his
wait.
grave.
No, wait. Did it say somewhere in the book about where he died? About him dying? I flipped
Yes,
through the
he.
book.
Yeah, he died in like the courtyard when he was shot by his soldiers.
So then the fight we have is in the courtyard.
So we gotta pull him out into the courtyard.
Well,
Okay,
I believe the
okay.
card said where we'll find him.
Okay, so here's the plan. Here's my plan. Here's my plan. Okay? I got this disguise kit, right? So I'm
Okay.
thinking I make myself look like Ireena, and I bamboozle him.
Oh, lordy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hold
And
up,
I'll
hold
bet-
up,
and
hold
I'll-
on, Sonia. Are you just looking for any reason to use your disguise kit?
You shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. No. Would you? Okay. Out
I
of
will fight
character.
you.
Would you believe me if literally the minute I got that disguise kit, my initial thought was I'm going to dress up like Ireena and trick Strahd? Because
Oh,
that's
no,
what
I
happened.
believe you.
Yeah, I believe you. It's just I don't think that's going to work.
But I really want to do it.
I didn't take my mask of many faces, so I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I didn't pick up this disguise kit to not use it.
If that's how you want to use it, feel free.
Now, this is
Does
just
this
plan
disguise
one.
kit come with a 15th century Barovian gown?
No, but she's
Ireena
got
does.
one.
So is Ireena
Hold-
gonna wear your clothes?
I was say, hold up. Does Ireena have a spare, or are you making her walk around naked?
She wears my clothes and
She
she pretends
says,
to be me.
I do have a spare set of Barovian
No,
clothes.
no, shut up. You're gonna wear mine and pretend to be me.
First
Are
of
you
all,
two even the same size?
First of all, you could just say be quiet. You didn't need to say shut up.
Okay, you're right. I apologize. My anger's not aimed at you. I'm sorry.
I understand, but
Quick
just
aside.
for reference.
Quick aside. Are Sonia and Ireena even close to the same size?
I will say this.
Okay.
I do have a height and weight, but you don't know what it is.
Okay.
But I can still look at the two of you and be like, yeah, that ain't
Question.
fucking working.
Hang
if
on.
if Sonia wore Arena's clothing, they would be kind of a tight fit.
Question. Sonia, do you have proficiency with a disguise kit?
Yes.
What is your
That does not sound like you're sure.
What is your bonus?
It's super high.
I don't believe you. Try again.
Look, it's a disguise
What is your
kit.
bonus?
What I was told
I
when
will
picked
literally
it up.
walk into
When
your
I-
goddamn room
When
and
I
pull it up.
when I picked it up, when I picked up this disguise kit, I said, "What do I got to use this?" And he goes, "You just gotta." There's someone DM told me you just gotta spend time, and then you get like to put it on, and then
Yes.
you basically get like a bonus or some kind of advantage or something to trick or something.
But you
So it's-
still have
so they
to
gotta roll
roll
perception.
for it.
But if we just spend an hour fucking around,
An
then
hour
we-
isn't going to give you proficiency.
Yeah, that's the thing. A disguise kit is considered a kind of tool, and you have to be proficient in them.
The reason
Hey,
I asked,
what type of
hang
tool
on,
is it?
be quiet. I'm not gonna be mean. The reason I ask is because I am proficient with the disguise kit.
So what
I
I'm
can
hearing is that-
disguise you.
Yes, you can use this on me.
Yes,
There we go.
and I also have a disguise kit because I'm a charlatan.
So then you can use it on Ireena to make her look like me. You look like her. Listen, you're making this plan done together.
You're making it worse. Why don't you just not have Ireena go into the castle or be anywhere near the castle?
Because he's gonna know. He can sense Ireena, but he can't pinpoint.
She's got a point there.
That's a good point. Fuck, that's a good point. Okay. So,
okay, hold up. If he can sense Ireena, what's the point of frickin' disguising yourself?
But he can't.
because
obviously
he can
can't
sense
pinpoint
that
her.
she's in the area, but he can't pinpoint where she is.
Otherwise, he would have.
That we know of.
Otherwise, he would have
worst case
found her.
scenario, she's gonna be in danger. She was gonna be in danger anyway. It's fine.
The crosstalk on this episode is nuts.
I apologize. Sorry.
We're having conversations.
But
I understand.
We know he can generally tell where she is right now. Hold up. How do we know that once we're in front of him, he can't look right over at you, as it were, and be like, "Yeah, fuck you. That's Ireena."
Well,
Because
that's
if I do
why.
a
That's
good
why.
enough job. Sorry, go ahead.
That's why. This is just my part of the plan. Now, and then I scoot up next to. I guess are we walking or are we just in the cart?
You guys
I
are,
slide the DMs and go. And now, what's your country? What do you do?
I was gonna say you guys are in the cart right now.
Yeah, I scoot up next to him. Now, what's your part? What's your plan? That's my plan. That's part one. What's part?
Somehow you got past the portcullis.
We lifted it. I can lift it. Someone can lift it.
Yeah, I won't.
I will climb around it if necessary. It's not a big deal.
I won't worry about it. It wasn't
Ilphel-
that much of an obstacle, honestly.
Ilphelodel, do you have some kind of magic that can disguise a person's aura?
I do not believe so.
Damn it! What are you good for now? I kid. I kid.
Wow.
I can use. Okay, hear me out. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Hear me out. I use Stinking Cloud on Ireena.
I like
She
this.
holds her breath.
For a long
No one
time.
can
And
detect her aura.
dies.
No one can detect her aura because they can't get near her.
Because she smells so bad.
Okay, hey, wait, no.
She gets
Varroth,
a bad
Varroth,
case of
Ilphelodel.
ugly.
Varroth,
While
Varroth.
everybody's
Do either of
talking,
you-
Varroth just reaches into his pack, takes out that bottle of wine he took from the vineyard, uncorks it, just kind of looks at everybody, rubs his forehead, and starts drinking.
That's
either-
completely fair.
Do
Let's
either
not
of you have the
poison-
ability to Do either of you have the ability to catch? Is there a rebreather spell you have? That either of you can do?
No, nothing like that.
Look, I'm not saying that this is. Oh, everything revolves around this. I'm just saying that's what I want to try. What do you guys want to try as well? My idea is that we all have little plans that we got that we're all going to attempt, and one of them's bound to work.
That's not how plans work, even a little bit.
Well, we can't. We can't
Two
have
things. Two things real quick. One, I don't have a plan. I'm just going in, and however this shakes out is how it shakes out. Two,
We need an inside man.
plans work up until first engagement.
But even during that, you can still you just want to fight. So maybe you have a plan to be like, hey, maybe aren't you like magic? Can magic people enchant? Maybe you have a little spell ready. Maybe your plan is I have this the light thingy. You know, your thing that shoots light. That you got.
My plan
You have it ready and
is
charged and
dump
primed.
every offensive spell I have at him. And if it doesn't take him down, start swinging. If that don't work, then we're screwed.
That's
That's
not a
a-
plan.
Varroth,
That's fairly a
I'm
concept.
sorry, that's a bet. That's not a plan, bud.
Yeah, I told you I don't have one.
It's not a
So
great.
let's
That's not a great
think
idea.
about one. That's
Listen,
what I'm saying.
up,
Let's
hold
use this
up.
time.
Real quick, how has that failed us yet?
We haven't
Varroth-
Count Strahd.
And
But
also-
how has that failed us yet?
Because we were going to do that against the thing that we summoned the
Shut.
bull for.
Hey. Ilphelodel was trying to say something.
Sorry.
Sorry.
we have no business going to fight Strahd if we're going to fight ourselves. We have everything that we need, every item we were told to find, every person we were told to find, we have grown exponentially in power since arriving. Not to mention there are 4 of us, as well as our companions. We have everything that we need to defeat Strahd. Now, I think it's a lot easier to defeat Strahd if we have a little faith in ourselves. I've seen you guys cast ridiculous spells, perform ridiculous athletic feats. I've summoned a demon. We are going to go in, find Strahd, hurl every spell in the book at him, summon a demon to punch him in the back of the head if we have to, sick hellhounds at his ankles, stab him, punch him, spray light on him, and then we're going to stake his ugly chest when it's all said and done.
Here's my main problem. What if we can't get to him? What if he doesn't let us get that far?
I somehow don't believe that he is going to be scared enough to not face us. Strahd seems incredibly arrogant.
Ilphel, that was a fantastic speech. That was amazing. All I do is punch shit, man.
You punch shit really hard.
No, I don't. The last time I did, it punched me back 5 times hard. All right, like, dude, those 2 amber golems really fucked up Sonia's sense of self-worth because she's not shown that she's not in fact the best at punching. So it's like real easy to sit there and go like, "Oh, we got all we need," when one of us can summon lightning or like create undead or meld with the shadows. I just punch shit, and not even that well. Just like
you guys,
just something before, like an idea we have going in.
You see a weather-worn signpost next to the road. The 3 arms of the sign point along the 3 branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Krezg, and through the woods you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Volaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. The arm pointing southwest reads The Wizard of Wines, and the road slopes gently downward in that direction. In the trees nearby, you guys spot a gaunt figure with wild hair and bare feet bounding towards you on all 4s, wearing a tattered gown of stitched animal skins. It stops, sniffs the air, and laughs like a lunatic. Nearby, the ground is crawling with 6 twig monsters. I need you to roll initiative.
Fucking hell.
So, you know what? This is good. I've got a fucking fire hand spell for these fucks.
12.
That'll be 12 for Ilphelodel.
9.
Oh, that's a... There's...
Varroth.
Oh, yeah, no, nothing happens bad with initiative. Yeah, that's a 5.
What is with my rolls? That's the
5
second
for Sonia.
That's the second 2 on initiative in as many weeks. I got an
Oh,
11
that is-
total.
Jeez, guys.
I don't know what's wrong with my initiative.
These rolls are bad.
Yeah, I'm
I
hoping this
rolled a
doesn't
1.
carry over into other spots, so we're screwed.
No, it's good to get bad on initiative because that means that you roll good on attacks. That's just the law of averages.
Listen,
You
they punch first,
haven't
we
had a
punch.
lot of experience with RNGesus, have you?
That's what the law of averages is.
Gotta roll for everybody else because I'm every other one of the 9 characters.
I mean, if you want, you can just say we tell them, hey, you guys stay in the cart, we'll deal with this. Maybe we bring 1 Gooligan with us. You want us, maybe you can, Ilfel, you want to have the Hellhounds just guard them? And
The
everyone else stay in
Gooligans
the
go
cart?
on my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, all Ilphalodel's monsters go on his turn.
It's a little... Alright, yeah, you guys can have Ireena, Arabelle, and probably Casimir stick back with the cart. Vicegrin and Pity are going to join you.
Nice.
And I just thought about that. Ilphelodel, that means you roll for you 3 Ghouligans and 2 Hellhounds?
Oh, Jesus.
Am I doing
Sure.
that math right?
Sure, sounds right.
It almost sounds unfair.
And again, these Hellhounds are perfectly loyal to him, right?
Yes.
That's a nice
So-
little thing to have in our pocket.
So what does a hellhound look like?
Bing, bing, bing.
It's
Like a good boy.
The Hellhounds are maybe about 4 or 5 feet tall, even when they're on all fours. They're very big, and they're just covered in black fur and have dark or bright pinpoints of red for eyes.
So like, they won't. As long as you tell them not to do nothing, they won't do nothing. If
Alright, so Ireena and Arabelle and Casimir are all sitting this one out.
I posted a picture for you in chat there.
if I would have like, I mean,
Yeah, look at that good boy.
I
Oh,
wanted
sweet
to-
baby. Look at a vicious, wonderful child.
First up is, actually I gotta write down all the hit points for these boys.
Jack goes first.
No, actually.
Definitely not. I rolled an 11 total.
I want to saddle up next to Ilphelodel and whisper, do you think the thing would work if you made the hellhound like me and then I killed it? Do you think that would work? Like, if you
I am highly
commanded it to-
skeptical. Just given the nature of a hellhound.
Sonia, get your head in the game.
Okay, first
gotta-
up is Vicegrin.
I gotta get my head in the game.
Stop it. Vicegrin goes first. He's going to run up at the gaunt figure with their morning star. I'm trying to get better at that. And will that hit? It sure friggity frick will. That's one way to put it. Ooh, a meaty swing.
Gross.
Next up is Ilphelodel.
Oh boy. Okay, so what are we facing and how many of them? Just so I can.
There are 6 twig blights and 1 druid.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Nope. Don't get close. Don't get close. Nobody get close.
Oh.
Don't get close.
Jace, that is the smallest picture ever.
I know, but it's the
That's-
only one I could find, and tell me it doesn't fit this group.
It does.
I don't think that's what Moon Knight actually said.
It isn't.
I
It's a
am
shop.
going to send the.
I can tell because of some of the pixels.
I'm gonna send the Ghouligans.
Alright.
Um.
Oh no.
Okay, bonus action to send the Ghouligans to attack the Druid.
Okay.
Okay. Crispy attacks with the shovel. He misses really badly.
He just kind of swings and the druid ducks just in time underneath the shovel.
The first zombie, Chum, also rolls badly. Okay, time for a new die.
Crispy's getting used to his new wings. That's my excuse.
Chum just misses because
Okay,
it's
it fell
Chum.
off the desk. That's lovely. New die. Okay, this is much better. 17.
Yeah, 17 will hit.
Oh, wait, my bad. It's 18. He has a +3. Either way.
18 will hit.
It's 1d6. Okay.
I'll
well,
let this slide.
He takes 5 damage.
Okay. Describe what happens.
Well, this zombie is Grub. Who did we turn into Grub?
I believe Grub Ezek was Chum.
Yeah.
Who was Grub?
Was Grub one of the
Shit.
Revenants? Or was that before?
That sounds right.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
You gotta do some party trimming, y'all.
I'm pretty sure
we just
Grub
add more.
was one of the knights because I feel like I remember him having armor. But
Yeah.
we weren't sure if the armor actually does anything for him.
Yeah, well,
Either way,
all right.
Grub is the like unloved, like, you know, third wheel of the Gooligans.
Basically.
Grub just kind of backhands the druid with his gauntleted arm.
The druid recoils and just kind of hisses at him.
And then I will raise the Gulthias staff and try to assert control over the blights.
Ah, shit, yes! Oh, I love that weapon so much. So, what do I need to roll against that?
You have no idea. It's in the Curse of Strahd book.
It sure is. It's also on Google.
He's the Larry of the Gooligans. He's the Larry of the Stooges.
Okay. Charge.
I think
He's
Larry.
the bassist.
I think Larry is the Larry of the Stooges. Like if we're talking about the actual Stooges.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
I would put Grub as like the bassist. Like you need him to set it down the rhythm, but nobody really cares.
He's the Shemp of the group.
We don't talk about Shimp.
I like Shemp. I
No,
like him
you
better than
don't.
Larry.
That's okay. You're wrong. It's fine.
Yeah.
No. You want to know where things get heated? Who's the best curly?
That's.
I'm gonna say Curly is the best Curly. But that shouldn't.
Okay,
there were
according
3 of
to...
I know.
According to the book, it doesn't let you assert control over the blights. It says while you're tuned to the staff, blights and other evil plant creatures don't regard you as hostile unless they are attacked
Oh.
by you.
Oh. Okay. Well then, that being the case, I'm going to toll the dead, the druid. So give him a
Aw, shit.
save. I believe it's wisdom.
A wisdom save, alright. Fucking love the Toll the Dead. That's the name of my new EP I'm releasing on Halloween.
Oh shit! Plug.
Listen to my music, y'all.
God, do you remember
That is-
You can't tell me what to do.
That's a 7.
Frick that boy. So he's already taken damage, so he's going to take a d12. That's 11.
How do you want to do this?
I just imagine like a grim like church bell gongs from seemingly nowhere, and his eyes just sort of start to like rot in his face, and yeah, looks like his brain is just oozing black goo.
Ooh.
Out his
I like
ears
that.
and nose.
Primarily out of his now disintegrating eyes, but yeah.
From his genitals.
I don't like that.
Crotch rot.
Alright. So after Ilphelodel is Jack.
As a free action, I want to say to the blights that are left, hey, and I'm waving the staff, hey, go, shoot, get out.
Get out here, you! Go and get!
they
We don't
they
want
all
your
just kind of
kind
stare at you.
Get out of here, Airbud! Go and
Get
get!
out of here!
Go on.
Do you want your hellhounds to do anything first, actually, or
No, I'm gonna see how this plays out.
okay?
How many
Alright.
of them can I hit within a 20-foot radius?
Within a 20-foot radius.
So 40
20
feet
feet down on the
diameter.
battlefield. How many can I hit? No, 30. Yeah, 20-foot sphere.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, cool. Jack stands up and he pulls his hand out to cast what he thinks is gonna be a burning hands. Like he gets his hands ready for it because he knows it's gonna hurt because it's gonna burn his flesh off.
Right.
It's like, you've ever had really bad spicy heartburn?
I really thought you were gonna say diarrhea.
No, not that bad. He he clutches his chest, and he looks like he's gonna have a heart attack or something. He clutches his chest with his left hand, and he spits a ball of lava into his right hand, and he looks down at it, and he like screams and just hurls it away from him, and it lands in the middle of the group and explodes into a fireball. So they all need to make a reflex save.
A dexterity save?
A dexterity save, yes.
Yeah, you're going back to 3rd edition.
Well, I've been playing a lot of Pathfinder 2.
Pathfinder.
Which brings reflex saves back.
They rolled a 6.
A 6. Alright, I'm going to have them all take 30 points of fire damage. Fireball that I just threw.
They're made out of wood. So
I would
shouldn't that
also
hurt super
to
more?
add, well, it's fire damage, so if they're weak to fire damage, it would. I would also like to add that is my first fireball I have ever cast as a player of Dungeons and Dragons.
So
Because I
first
don't
of all,
Wow.
make wizards or mages ever.
How do you want to do this for all 6 of them?
Well, you see, when you hit something with fire, what tends to happen is they immolate. And I think that's kind of what happens here. And I'm holding my hands like smoking because it was literally lava in my hand, even though it doesn't like hurt me because it's my own. And I go, huh, and I just collapse back into the wagon.
Varroth takes out the woodcutter's companion and just kind of looks at it. He's like, Jack, next time let me make them kindling before you burn them.
I hit the ground, and then you just see. So how many of them was there?
6.
Okay, that's give me 1 second. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you gain temporary hit points equal to charisma modifier plus your warlock level. So that's we're 8th level. We're 8th level. I'm 5th warlock level. My charisma's 4, so that's 9 times 6. That's 54 points of HP that I just gain as it just sucks into me.
That's temporary hit points, right?
Yeah,
It's
you're gonna-
temporary, but I'm not sure
Okay.
how long they last.
They last until a short rest, right? How long do temporary hit points last?
I don't know, DM.
Listen,
How
I
long-
don't deal with temporary hit points.
Well, no, it's how long do you want the basically extra life bar you've given him?
My shield bar that goes over my life bar. Temporary
Yeah.
hit points. When you have temporary hit points, take damage. Temporary hits lost first, and you carry over left. Okay, therefore, heal can't restore. If you have 0 hit points, okay. They are unless you have a feature that grants you temporary hit points as a duration, they last until they've depleted, or you finish a long rest.
Yes, okay.
So I currently have 110 hit points. That is for every single time I have nearly killed an enemy, only for someone to kill it before my next turn, and I didn't get hit points on it. You know how many fucking KSers are in this group? You bunch of assholes.
You see 2 wild-looking figures caked in gray mud, clutching crude stone axes, shamble out from the woods and regard you with hostility.
I hold my hand up too, like, you want one, motherfuckers? I will fucking end it right now.
One of them is going to approach you, Jack, and swing at you with its axe.
Okay.
Really? It's going to
Well,
be like, I'll be the guy?
23.
A 23 will hit.
You're going to take 13 points of slashing damage as he just swings and its axe connects with your chest.
So I like to think that this, like...
When it hits,
yeah.
the this kind of purplish shimmer just appears and absorbs that damage. So subtract 13 from your temp.
Okay. I was the way I had it pictured in my head was I have like this smoke hanging off me like a cloak.
Oh yeah, actually that sounds a lot cooler.
Yeah, as it goes to hit some of that smoke, it kind of like carves into the smoke a bit and it becomes a solid and kind of falls off.
That is a cool way to have it.
Fucking come on, let's go.
The second one is going to charge Ilphelodel.
Fucker.
And that is 9.
Hits
So
the
he just
unarmored
swings-
wizard, or misses the unarmored wizard.
He swings, and then you just kind of dodge out of the way a little bit, and his axe just slams into the mud.
It's like the
Just
most casual
throwing up-
dodge too, like hands behind the back, like
Yeah.
sidestep, and like blank.
Yeah,
face.
Jesus.
you just like sidestep nonchalantly as the axe just drives itself into the ground and this mud just shoots up. Next up in the initiative order is Varroth. 2 new combatants have entered the field. What do you do?
Okay. So one at Jack and one at Ilphelodel.
Ilfel, yes.
Well, let's see.
Don't worry about me.
I don't like the way you said that.
I've got something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go since the one seems to just kind of flail at Ilphelodel and miss, and he moves so nonchalantly. I just all right, he's got it handled, and I head over to Jack, and I'm gonna swing at the one with him.
He's got something creepy.
All right.
It's fine.
All right. Da-da-da. Does a let's see, it's my bonus. Where is it? Does a 15 hit?
A 15 will hit, yes.
Alrighty. Now I'm assuming these are humans and not plant-based.
Yes.
Okay. Damn.
I mean, aren't all of us just plants, if you think about it?
Listen, this is no time to get existential.
We already did that today.
You cannot chop a wooden house down if you have a thing that lets you chop trees down instantly.
I also think I might have made this exact same.
I think you have.
I think you did.
I think you have. Yeah, you have. Definitely.
10 slashing.
Okay. Describe how you do this.
Well,
You didn't kill him, just describe how you hurt him.
Well, basically, since he just kind of swung at Jack and kind of sloughed off some of that smoke, I'm assuming he's caught a little off guard by that. Like, hey, wait, what?
Yeah.
So as he's just kind of not paying attention, I just kind of come up from the side and just a two-handed swing right into his back.
Alright. So yeah, you just drive your sword into its back and he just
Axe.
roars in pain. Your axe, my bad. You just take that downward slash and it just cringes backwards and just goes ah! And next up is
I'll say while you do that, Varroth, when you do that, you look at Jack and he's got like this like gold tint to his eyes. He's kind of got a little, you can't tell if it's a grimace or a smile on his face, because he's just like, oh, let's fucking go, let's do this.
all right. Next up is Pity. Pity is going to shoot a dart at one of them.
The fucking toy got to go before I did.
And misses.
It's okay, Pity, you're trying.
Dart just flies off into the trees, and when you say that, Varroth, he just turns towards you and gives you a thumbs up.
You know, if you keep encouraging him, eventually he's gonna just fucking.
Sonia,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh boy, I wonder what I'm gonna do.
He's a crazy homicidal puppet. I don't want him hating me.
Gonna A, cast magic, B, run away, C, punch it, or D.
B, get a little closer to your microphone.
Oh,
I'm literally looking at all the stuff I can do. I wasn't really. Hang on.
That's fair.
Let's see what I got.
I know I rag on you a lot about it, but
Usually if you hear me like being quiet, it's because I have moved away from the mic to look up something, and it's not important what I'm saying.
fair.
listen, you're on a podcast. Everything you say is important. And
Not when I'm literally
by all
just.
people.
Not when I'm.
All right.
Not when I'm looking at lists of things. If I don't. We're not gonna. I can't use any keys. All this stuff requires key points to use. I want to use my key points now because it's just gonna. We're not gonna get a short rest before we get to Strahd.
Dude, this
Need to get that
trip
out.
is miles. We have like a week. We're good.
Are we?
A week is a little far-fetched.
Okay, let me ask
We'll
this
get a
question.
long rest between now and Ravenloft, though,
Will
right?
we
Yeah, you'll definitely get a long rest
Yeah.
between now and the castle.
Alright.
That's what I'm banking on.
So, alright, so let's fucking. I'm gonna go up to the one that's beside Ilfeld, because the one beside. I'm pretty sure Varroth got the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So. I guess. So fucking angry. I was gonna use Burning Hands, but like it's not like Burning Hands is gonna do much to a normal person.
I mean, if you get burned, what do you think fire does to people?
Yeah, but it's not like people have an innate weakness to fire.
Mm.
If I set you on fire, you're not gonna take double damage from it. You're just gonna take normal damage.
That's still a lot of damage.
But for a normal person, we fought like things.
Alright, what are you doing? Come on.
I'm gonna punch him. That was a natural 20.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Alright.
So that's maximum amount of damage that you can do, plus an extra damage die.
Okay, so the max I can do is
Max you can do with modifiers.
6 plus proficiency, which is 3, so 9. And then an extra damage die, so that's 3. So 12. And I'm gonna spend it. Hang on, I want to make sure I do this right. And I'm gonna spend a key point to make the first one a stunning strike.
Alright. That's, what kind of save is that?
Constitution.
That's jacked.
I'm Jack.
15.
Damn it, I was looking up my thing. Yeah, that saves it. So I'm gonna attack again. I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
That was a 7, but now I'm gonna spend a key point to make that flurry of blows to attack twice. First one's a 14.
The 14 will hit, yes.
Okay. 1d6. 1, 4. So he takes 4 damage, and I'm spending another key point to make that a stunning strike.
6.
Okay, yeah. So now he's stunned.
No.
Oh,
He's stunned.
yeah, he's stunned. And now I'm going to attack him last time.
Alright.
13.
Or is he pining for the fjords?
A 13 will miss. But you have advantage since he's stunned.
Ah. Roll again. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
But it's another 1. So it's 4 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a key point to attempt to stunning
I
strike.
knew that was coming!
Can I stun strike him a second time?
He's already stunned. You can't stack stuns.
Can I not?
No, it's for the round, and then he recovers. You could do it next turn.
Alright.
I mean, there's certain ones you can, which then, get worse, but I don't think stunned is one of them.
No, super
Stunned is not one of them.
And then I spend a key point to use, no, I can't. That was my bonus action, was the flurry of blows. Alright. Alright. That's my go. Oh boy, I punched him, and he hurt a little. I'm a valuable member of this fucking team.
Next up is Vicegrin. He's going to... God, I keep doing that, and it makes me upset. I'm trying to get better, guys, I promise.
I don't know what you did wrong.
I used the wrong pronoun.
For Vicegrin?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
No, Vicegrin is non-binary.
Oh.
And they use they them. In case anybody was curious.
interesting.
All right, so Vicegrin is going to run up, swing with their Morning Star. They have advantage on the stunned one, and smacks it. 12, so that's... All right. So the stunned berserker is looking pretty rough. Next up is Ilphelodel.
Well, I wanted to save all this glory I wanted to use all this glory that's about to happen on a fully health target, so it would be cooler. But give him 2 dexterity saving throws.
Oh shit! All right. Oh, he's stunned, so he automatically fails dex saves.
Yep.
Okay, well he's
Hey,
about
what
to
do
take
you got
12 d6 fire damage.
Oh
Fucking
fuck!
Yes, queen.
What are you doing?
I
I'm
am
gonna do the
having
best
both
I
of the
can.
hellhounds breathe fire on him at the same time.
Jesus!
Oh Jesus!
Jesus!
Damn. Who's weak to fire now, bitch?
So we're just making him a crispy goddamn critter.
Crispy too.
God.
Okay, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, 24. I'll roll these again. So 24, 25, 30, 38, 39, 40, 46.
46. All right. Describe. How do you want to do this?
He looks like he just got hit with a Godzilla blast. He just melts. All the skin, then muscle
Fucking
just melts off of him, and then the bones just sort of crumble.
fucking Ark of the Covenant style.
Technically, I did 180 damage with my fireballs.
Yeah, well, I did like
Multiple.
10 damage with my punches, so there.
But
Alright, so
you
that berserker is dead now.
but you facilitated preventing him from having to roll, so he would take the max damage he could.
And then
All right. There's one
give the last
berserker left.
give the last berserker wisdom save.
Yeah, you
Alright,
wanna turn him into a fucking...
Gotta pull that up. That's Jack die. That's 11.
I'm Jack.
That does not save, so he's gonna take 11 necrotic damage.
Oof.
That's the one that's on me, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
The one that's rolling around on the floor screaming because he got cut in half with an axe.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Thought he took one in the back.
I could stick the Gooligans on him. Should I?
It would be really funny if you did.
I'm gonna stick the Gooligans on him.
I was gonna say, Ilfel, it's been a while. You sure you don't want to like Gooligan him? Like, just,
Oh.
For old time's
Ooh.
sake.
Hey, you really want to piss off the DM? Let's add another party member.
Crispy swings his shovel like a baseball bat. Okay. Dice roll up again.
I heard that ding.
It was perfect for
It was
swing like a
Wow.
baseball bat.
No.
Okay,
Gotta leave that in.
17 to hit.
17 will definitely hit.
Okay, Chum rolls a 1. Grub
Chum misses.
rolls an 18 base.
Grub
Oh,
hits.
wait a minute. Isn't Grub dead because he took 30 points of fire damage?
What?
Because they were in melee with the guys that I immolated, right?
I mean, if you want to say that you just killed all of my zombies.
They weren't in melee with the blights.
Oh, were they not? Okay.
No.
No, they were
Okay.
with the druid.
It just
And
hit me.
Crispy definitely didn't die because Crispy's flying.
If you're saying that they were split up enough, because if they were split up enough, I definitely would not have hit the ghoulie.
Yeah, this is a wider area.
Okay.
That's a total of 17 damage.
All right. This last berserker's looking pretty rough here. Next up is the berserker. The berserker's actually going to take a swing at Grub
Go
with their
ahead.
axe. That's a 24.
That hits.
Grub is going to take 11 points of slashing.
Nah, he's fine.
Okay. Next up is Jack.
Before he dies, I would just like to say that my love for you is like a truck, berserker. And then I'm going to pull out the sun sword, pop the sun sword with my bonus action, 2 hands, and cut him in half.
All right. Make that attack roll.
I am laughing like a psychopath. I'm within range of my compatriot, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so I roll. Are we flanking? You said you were behind him, right?
Yeah, I came up behind him and got him in the back.
So do I have advantage on this?
Yes.
Cool. Berserker.
Oh, I just thought of a really good plan for Jack.
That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be two-handed. Is it D10? Okay, and then my sneak attack. 2d6. That's a total of 16 to his
Oof.
meats, to his good warm meats.
He's definitely at death's door.
God, this always happens to me. Fuck. I have a bonus action. Can I do anything else? No, I don't. I don't have a bonus action because I activated.
You used your bonus action to act. Yeah.
Correct.
Varroth.
Alrighty, I see him just kind of like almost dead, just kind of looking around wildly, and I'm just gonna put him out of his misery.
All right.
Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
And 11 slashing.
All right. How do you want to do this?
God,
Sorry, Jack.
it's every time. It's always you. I get an attack in, it puts him on death's door, and then you come in and go.
No,
I
you just
man.
got 50 health points by one-shotting 6 monsters.
I would like to point out that with the size of this party, that combat only lasted a round and a half.
Right.
That's great.
So realistically, this was a very, very short time.
Yeah,
Also-
I'm not actually mad. I'm just making fun of the fact.
Yeah, I know.
It's always Varroth. Varroth always steals my kills, and we're gonna have a conversation about what kill stealing means, young man.
And to
Alright.
be fair, it could have been shorter. I just said everyone should stay in the cart, but we could have made everyone come with us.
So anyway, yes, how I'm doing it. Same kind of deal.
Yeah.
Overhand chop, but I kind of catch him in that crook of the neck and shoulder,
Ooh, those good meats.
and just kind of split him halfway down to sternum.
Oof.
Fucking Jesus Christ!
And like he just collapses, and I just do the little nonchalant foot on the back and wrench the axe out. Like, look around. Well, that was a good warm up. Everybody okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now, actually.
You okay there, Jackie boy? You look a little
No, I'm great. I'm great right now.
A high-pitched cackle tears through the air as you spy a familiar figure flying through the trees in an upturned giant's skull.
I was really hoping
before
we
the
would just
fucker
not-
even launches anything.
I forgot about the Koopa Clown cars. I throw a Eldritch Blast at it.
So I have finally found you.
Before,
You are a
Before she-
slippery lot.
before she
However,
even
this ends here.
before she even does anything, my hand is up and launching my last thunderbolt at her.
You don't want to
Hold
save that for
that.
Strahd?
Hold it.
I got one left, dude.
He said he did it.
Because I'm tired of this bitch, and she fucking fireballed me in the face last time.
You know
Let's
what?
resolve this in the next episode.
Damn it. All right.
All right, yeah, we'll leave it at my hand goes up, ready to cast it.
And I'm
I was
throwing
gonna
it.
say,
I'm throwing an Eldritch Blast.
I mean, we could, but it also, unless this woman pulls out something fucking tricksy, it really sounds like it's gonna end real fucking quick.
We are not.
Don't be surprised.
We're not in the mood to be fucked with right now.
She has
Clearly.
fire resistance now. But you didn't see that coming, did you, fucks?
All right. So, thank you guys very much for listening to this episode of Moral Ambiguity. You can follow us on Twitter at AmbiguousPod. That's AmbiguousPod. And you can find us on YouTube. Moral Ambiguity, put podcast at the end of that search query to get a better result. And we will see you in 2 weeks, which I believe will actually be in November by then.
Sounds right.
I give up on looking up dates because the last episode hasn't even gone up yet, so
True.
Yeah,
whatever.
we do these so far ahead we lose track. It'll be up when it's up in the shift of things.
Yeah. All right.
Whew.
Talk to you in the next episode.
Later,
Goodbye.
haters. Bye.
Later.